Hello gamers, my name is L4D, and today we're going to tier every single campaign in Left 4 Dead. Now before we start, here's some rules. The first rule is that campaign will be ranked only from a co-op player perspective, and the main reason for that is that I don't really play versus or other modes. The second rule is I'll be matching up Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 and later edition maps in a non-organized order. The third rule is these are my opinions, so if you disagree, it's okay, but don't bitch about it. So with that out of the way, let's begin. Starting off on F tier, first one on our list is Cold Stream. Yeah, this campaign fucking sucks, and you guys know why this campaign sucks. Cold Stream was a campaign that was added to Left 4 Dead 2. Boy, that was a mistake. The bad pacing and the terrible level design makes this campaign very repetitive and very boring. And Cold Stream has way too many crescendo events, making it even more repetitive. And the finale is very boring and forgettable. Cold Stream is one of the worst campaigns in Left 4 Dead, to my opinion, and deserves to be on F tier. And at last is Crash Course. Crash Course is my least favorite campaign in Left 4 Dead 1. The lack of diversity makes this map boring. You're just walking into a big city industrial area, until BAM! Finale. And the campaign drags out too long, and also the map feels empty, and it's easy to get lost in this map. I don't think Crash Course is the worst, but it does need some improvement to make this map playable. But until then, it sits on top on F tier. Next we move on to D tier, and starting off we got Hard Rain. Woohoo, Hard Rain. Do you know what the problem with Hard Rain is? It's the rain. The fog makes it hard to see, and the audio gets way too loud. At first the rain scared the shit out of me, but after playing it for a few more times, instead of being scared, I get really annoyed. And Hard Rain doesn't have any memorable moment other than the sugar factory, and the finale is pretty boring and forgettable. Hard Rain is a pretty unique campaign, but the rain just ruined everything, and it doesn't have any memorable moment making this campaign forgettable. Next is Swamp Fever. This campaign is painful to play, and the reason for that is the water. Walking on water in any game is painful. Same thing with Left 4 Dead. When you're walking on water, it slows you down. And yes, I do know Hard Rain has water too, but unlike Hard Rain, which is at least in Swamp Fever, I can see and hear, and the gameplay is alright. Swamp Fever is an average campaign. It's not terrible, but it's bad. Next up is the passing. Now before you start smashing your keyboard, just hear me out, okay? I don't think it's the worst campaign in Left 4 Dead 2, but I find myself not enjoying this campaign, especially the finale. In the finale, you have to refuel the generator to lower the bridge. The gas can feels way too spread out, and getting all the gas cans feels really tedious. But like I said, these are my opinions. You may love it, or you may hate it. Who knows? Next up is C tier, and starting off, we got the Sacrifice. I don't got anything to say about it. It's not good, and it's not bad. It's just fine. Moving on. Now we finally move on to B tier, and at the start we get The Last Stand, where it was the first Left 4 Dead 2 update in a while, and it was the first Left 4 Dead campaign that I ever played. The gameplay is good, the vibe is good, overall it's a pretty good campaign. The Last Stand is short, but unlike Crash Course, it doesn't drag out too long. Wanna play a quick game of Left 4 Dead? Play The Last Stand. Wanna play Left 4 Dead but you don't have time to? Play The Last Stand. Wanna speedrun Left 4 Dead? Play The Last Stand. Hell, there's even an achievement for that. So yeah, if you ever want to do any of those things, play The Last Stand. So in conclusion, The Last Stand's a pretty good campaign. Not my favorite, but still pretty good. Moving on, we got Blood Harvest. Blood Harvest is a fun campaign. I mean, sure, the vibe is bland, but the gameplay is good and the finale is pretty fun. The level design is straightforward and well made. It's just one of those campaigns that's nice to visit once in a while. Next up is Death Toll. It's the same thing with Blood Harvest, which is the campaign's fun. I like the horror movie vibe and reference, and the graveyard is far my favorite part about this campaign. In the graveyard there's a church that is holding the safe room, and in that safe room there's a crazy churchman, also known as the better safe than sorry man. The crazy man doesn't trust you, thinking you and your teammates are infected, so the crazy man rings the church bell, triggering a horde. After surviving the horde event, the crazy churchman, or better safe than sorry man, will turn into any special infected other than the witch. So yes, that means there's a chance that a better safe than sorry man can turn into a tank, making for a hilarious situation. The only thing that I dislike about this campaign is the finale. The finale is kinda generic and boring, like really boring. Other than that, it's a pretty good campaign. Just like Blood Harvest, it's a campaign that is nice to visit once in a while. Now we move on to A tier, and starting off we got Dark Carnival. Originally I was going to put Dark Carnival on B tier, but after replaying it, I found myself having fun this campaign. The campaign setting is pretty unique, setting on an amusement park. Dark Carnival gameplay and level design is well made. And of course, how could I mention Dark Carnival without mentioning the finale? In the finale, you and your teammates had to start a concert to signal the helicopter pilot. The finale is alright. I mean, yeah, it's a concert, but other than that, there's nothing really special about it. But the finale is fun. Overall, Dark Carnival is a relatable and fun campaign. Next up is No Mercy. No Mercy was the first campaign in Left 4 Dead, taking place after the cinematic intro. Your goal is to head to the hospital to get rescued by a helicopter. The campaign introduction is really great, introducing the Left 4 Dead mechanics, and does it really well for a first campaign. No Mercy gameplay is pretty great, and I like the level details. And No Mercy finale is one of my favorite finales. The finale takes place on the hospital roof, and you have to hold there until the helicopter arrives. The hospital roof is very tight, and a charge or a tank punch can send you flying off the roof. And also, No Mercy finale tells you why having the high ground is a good strategy. Overall, No Mercy is a great campaign and deserves a spot on A tier. And finally, we got Dead Center. Dead Center was the first campaign where I saw my favorite Left 4 Dead character, Nick, and the rest of the crew. We don't talk about Rochelle. Also, it's one of my most played campaigns in Left 4 Dead 2, for some reason, I don't know. Okay, this might be a controversial opinion, but I think Death Center finale does it better than the passing finale. Wait a minute, aren't they both Scavenge finale? Why is Death Center better than the passing? Well, some random guy, the answer is it's not tedious. The gas can placement doesn't feel too spread out, and it makes it easier. If it was a passing, I would be really annoyed and wanting to play another campaign. But in Dead Center, I'm fine with finding all the gas cans to fill up the car. Dead Center is a near perfect campaign. Okay, we're almost done. We got 2 more left. And first one is... Dead Air is far my most favorite Left 4 Dead 1 campaign. The campaign is pretty straightforward and the vibe is really eerie. And the gameplay is really fun. And Dead Air Finale is my favorite finale in this game. Unlike our finale that takes a couple of minutes to get there, Dead Air Finale starts at the location. After you leave the safe room, the rescue plane arrives. Psych, the plane crash in a pretty cool way. And Dead Air Finale, on my opinion, is the most easiest finale in Left 4 Dead. All you have to do is hold there until the plane's refueled. Here's a step-by-step guide to beating the finale, even though you don't have to. Step 1, start the finale. Step 2, climb up the fuel truck. Step 3, kill zombies. And that was your step-to-step guide to beating Dead Air Finale. Overall, Dead Air is an amazing campaign, but it doesn't take the #1 spot. That goes to... The Parish. Where do I even begin? The Parish was the final campaign in Left 4 Dead 2. Well, until Coldstream and The Last Stand release. The campaign is well balanced and well designed, and it has so many memorable spots. And the Parish finale is by far my most favorite finale in Left 4 Dead. The Parish finale's presentation is well done, and the gameplay is a perfect blend between chaos and fun. And the finale ending is really cool, where at the end, the survivor fly off in a helicopter and the bridge explodes. It's really cool. In conclusion, The Parish is the perfect campaign in my opinion and sits on top of this tier list. Finally, this video is over. This video took way too long to make. As you guys know, Back 4 Blood was released last month. I might play it, and if the game is any good, I'll make a video about it. And if you want more tier list videos, let me know. Anyways, thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you guys later. Say goodbye, gamers.
you.